Welcome to Half-Ass Nerds, playground built on imagination and bullshit. Here just for your sweet, sweet entertainment. Be entertained.
Alright, hi, and welcome to another episode of Half-Ass Nerds. How are you? Sorry, this is Josh.
This is Jonathan.
Getting too comfortable.
Yeah.
But, yeah, how are you, man?
I'm doing really good. I'm looking forward to this episode to talk about a bunch of news that's come through the nerd line. Really think it's going to be an interesting podcast today.
Yeah, I think so. A lot of nerd news today.
Yeah.
Nerd news. Yeah, I don't know.
This is going to be different than our regular format because we're going to, talk about, news mostly today, and maybe we'll get some topics while we're talking about it. You know how we go off on tangents, right, Josh?
That's right, hopefully. I mean, how many episodes are we in now?
Yeah, this is episode 6.
Yeah, something like
episode 6.
Unless you count the promo thing. But,
yeah.
Hey, who's counting?
Yeah, this is like officially, the podcast number 6.
Yeah, right. So.
And we also want to give out a info about our YouTube page. It is Half-Ass Nerds.
Yep, and we got one up there, but I suppose by the time you hear this, all our previous episodes should be up there. No video, obviously, not yet.
Not yet. We're still figuring a video out, but we're working on it. We'll probably get some videos out there of our lovely faces.
At some point.
Yeah, we were having technical difficulties with the camera. We're testing it out right now, seeing if we can get good audio from the camera.
Yeah, just to mess with it, see if we can use the microphone for audio and still...
Yeah.
It's going to be tricky, I think.
But I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Heck yeah, I hope you guys look forward to it.
Okay, let's go first on the nerd news. This is, like I said, a different format than regular. We don't have many topics today. We're just going to stick with the news. And first one is Mortal Kombat, new trailer for the new movie. What do you think, Josh?
Oh, dude, if you haven't seen it yet, go out and check it out because it looks awesome. It like they're going to do a great job. I think they understand it's... B-movie. I mean, most video game movies are kind of B-rated, but
yeah.
It seems like they're embracing that, and it looks great, like visually
and
awesome.
It's going to be rated R for the violence. They're going to keep to the original brutality,
Dude, they show that in the trailer.
Yeah.
They show some pretty graphic stuff in there.
Yeah. So it's not going to be like in the 1995 version of the movie where it was PG-13. This is actually going to be rated R.
Yeah.
For the violence. So I'm intrigued. I saw the video too, and I loved how each character, they had a little cameo of all the characters that are going to be in the film, and it's true to the video game. Yeah. The real players that you get to play.
Right, Liu Kang and
Raiden.
Raiden. Yeah. They're all there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looked like they had finishers too. In the movie,
moves,
they got finishing moves in there. Yeah. It looks really cool.
Now, did you play the video games at all?
Yeah, I did. I know for sure there was one. Me and my buddy. I'll go ahead and skip. He was talking, actually, just as a tangent, he was talking about being our comms guy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was like, that's not a bad idea, man. That's really not.
Yeah, we need somebody to be on the internet for us as we're spouting out facts we don't know if we're right or not. So
yeah, right. A few of those. I made one last week. I'm just... if you find it, you find it.
Yeah, if you find it, you find it.
It'll be all right. Yeah. But, yeah, so... We played one during one of my... I've had a couple stages in my life where I'm just drunk for months at a time. So during one of those times, we played a Mortal Kombat, got through the story, and... Who's the main bad guy? What's his name? Damn it.
Liu Kang? No.
Is it... No, not Liu Kang, is it?
I don't remember.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Either way, the main bad guy whose name shall remain nameless.
Half-ass nerd.
Yeah, half-ass nerd. I'm pretty sure it's Voldemort. Voldemort Mortal Kombat. You know, he's your final boss, and he was tough.
Yeah.
Seriously, whoever that guy's name is, damn it all. But yeah, he was tough. We were stuck on that level for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not really good at fighting games, man. I like, I call them button smashers. Because that's the only thing I know how to do is just button smash.
In fighting games?
Yeah, fighting games, yeah.
Right.
But I can see why people would enjoy them if they learned all the special moves and all the moves for it. I'm sure that it's a lot of fun, learning all that stuff in the game.
Yeah, I think in most fighting games they kind of have a more or less simple combination, at least in newer ones. I think like original Street Fighter and shit, their combo moves are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like
Left, right, up, down, sideways, extra.
Yeah, and then A and B at the same time, and you got to do it all at once.
Yeah.
You don't hit A at the right moment, you're fucked.
Yeah. I guess that's one thing I just didn't get into was trying to memorize all those combinations on the controller.
Yeah, and it was harder then too. I swear,
Oh, yeah.
I swear it was really. They kind of made it easier in these newer ones.
No, newer ones are easier.
Yeah.
I remember getting into Soul Calibur.
Ooh, yeah, the
Back
sword.
in the day, the
It's
swords
got
and-
more swords and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember playing that, and one other fighting games that I remember playing. Oh, Street Fighter.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Right. What about Capcom versus Marvel?
I
you ever-
didn't get to play too much of that one.
Yeah,
No, I didn't.
I had just like a vague memory in my mind. PlayStation 1, I think.
Oh, I remember one
Like-
I played a lot of was Killer Instincts.
Oh, I know of it. Yeah,
You know,
I
have you
haven't
ever
really
played it?
Wasn't that even an
You had a
arcade?
raptor.
Like an actual fucking arcade?
Yeah,
game?
it was in an arcade game too, but
Yeah.
it was you could get it on. I think I had it on 64,
Oh, yeah, that could be.
Nintendo
Yeah.
64,
Yeah. Not too familiar, obviously, but
PlayStation.
You know.
What is it? 64.
Nintendo?
Nintendo 64. Yeah, I remember they had it on Killer Instinct on that.
Yeah, I guess both are Japanese, right? So,
Yeah.
Sony, Nintendo, whatever.
And do you remember the old movie, 1995 version of Mortal Kombat?
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
And there was two, right? Two of them?
Yeah, they had another one.
Yeah, I guess I probably don't even remember the second
It
one
was
that
really,
well, but
it was really bad.
is that the one where, like, Liu Kang and then... Again, there's that guy. He's the main bad guy, too, I'm pretty sure in that. He's,
Yeah.
like, just the consistent head honcho,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But-
There's a lot of bad acting in the second one.
yeah, and they turn into, like, these kind of... Or they are bad CG monsters.
Yeah,
like, and
yeah,
they get
yeah. Back in
wings
the
and
day,
stuff.
95, the CG was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was... Heck, was that a B movie then? I don't...
The first one was not really a B movie. It was kind of a big budget, and the soundtrack hit like exploded, and the movie was a big hit. You know, the second one was not very good.
Right. I did like the first one.
You know, like the first one.
Yeah.
The acting was pretty good, and they had. I love the different costumes too, of the different characters that matched the real game.
Oh, yeah.
You know how they matched the real game.
Yeah, kind of like WandaVision, sort of like WandaVision did with the original costumes.
Yeah.
In the Halloween episode.
Yeah, in the Halloween episode. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I wanted to mention that before, but hey, you know.
No, it was really cool.
Yeah, it was. And since we got there, tangent, I'll bring it in, squeeze it right in there, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, but I just watched WandaVision, their newest episode 7, and it's really good if you haven't seen it.
Hey, man, you know what? Since we're on air, why don't you go ahead and spoil it for me? Like,
Oh no, it's
Come
cool.
on.
I didn't want to spoil it for you.
I
'cause
mean,
there's a
we
lot
do it
that
to our
happened.
viewers all the
Yeah.
time, don't we?
Yeah,
Like
so
our
much.
listeners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. You'll like it.
Yeah.
You'll like it. I don't want to say anything, but
okay.
it was a good episode. It knocks the doors even further open
Yeah.
on the storyline.
Yeah, damn it. I need to watch it. Can't believe it.
Yeah, we can watch it after
I've
this.
raved
We can
about
watch it after this. So.
Yeah, heck yeah, might as well. You know, just as long as we get business done first.
Yeah, business
right?
done.
Business.
Yeah. Well, that's Mortal Kombat,
Right.
and now we're talking about in the nerd news, Lord of the Rings TV series.
Yeah.
And this is right up Jonathan's alley right here.
Yeah,
I really want to see this bad.
I think almost all nerds got started with Lord of the Rings, didn't they?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
dang
basically,
near
yeah.
almost. Like, you know.
Yeah, the old cartoon movies.
Yeah, like, it was just one of the first mainstream fantasy, anything, book or whatever, movie.
Yeah.
Just really helped out.
No,
I think right up there with Star Wars, right?
I'd say 3 years ago, I went and read all of the books, from The Hobbit to Lord of the Rings to The Silmarillion to The Lost Tales. I read all the books that are associated with Lord of the Rings. I finished them all. The Silmarillion.
Yes, Silmarillion.
Yeah, that's what I read them all.
Yeah.
And so they're still kind of fresh in my mind. And the TV series is going to be on Amazon Prime. And what they're going to do is go back in time to when the rings were first made.
Yeah.
The Rings of Power.
I guess I didn't see that, like, explicitly said anywhere that we read. Not yet, you know.
Well, I watched this on a YouTube video about a couple days ago.
Oh, okay.
And
well,
they
I
went
mean,
over
yeah, it's obviously before even The Hobbit, they said.
Yeah, it was before The Hobbit.
Yeah, right. And, I mean, either way, I'm excited.
Oh, yeah.
They got this map online. Maybe we'll just throw it on the old Facebook and Twitch.
Page.
I should probably somehow get it onto Instagram, you know?
Yeah,
start really getting behind that stuff a little better, but... Yeah, so get the map up there, because I don't recognize anything.
No, as far as the map goes, no.
Yeah.
They're dealing with a whole different side of the Middle Earth.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah.
And they're dealing with a second age, so it's a different age altogether, an earlier age in the whole storyline.
Right.
So
yeah, see, that's what I was wondering. Are they going to do the whole big battle against Sauron?
Yeah,
right?
that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
That's
or that's working up to that point.
Right.
You know?
Maybe they don't actually have to do it, but get to that point and stop, because you know what happens, right? You get a pretty decent look at it and what the Fellowship.
Yeah, yeah. And now, did you like the Lord of the Rings series? The regular movies that came out here recently? Back in the 90s?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Just the Lord of the Rings movies. Yeah, definitely. I wish, it seems like for the extended version, I seem to fall asleep. I was a young fool.
They're really long, man. They are longer than sometimes humanly possible to keep watching.
Yeah.
There's a lot of walking. So... But yeah, I love Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, me too. So, I guess in your opinion, you're more familiar with the books and stuff than me. So, what do you think in terms of books versus movies?
I think they got it almost perfect.
Yeah.
Almost perfect from the books. You know, they even improved on some things, because J.R. Tolkien wasn't very good with describing battle scenes. You know, they'd be real short, maybe a paragraph long of a battle. You know, they wouldn't be drawn out. And that's what I really think Peter Jackson, director of Lord of the Rings, really did well was the battle scenes and the fight scenes and choreography.
They were epic. They are epic, you know.
And that was, I think, was probably my favorite part of that, was how well they did the battle scenes.
Do you think we could get away with, like, commentary on that?
We could if we do it on our Patreon someday. Yeah, we could do our commentary on Lord of the Rings.
Been meaning to set that up. I've been looking into it a bit more.
Yeah.
Just as, it's weird. Got to set up the package, right?
Like, what packages we going to put out there?
Probably set up a standard package for now. You know, like, I've also, fair warning to people who've been listening up to this point.
Yeah.
I've been researching, and it looks like there's ways we can add or put ads into our episodes, and it'll even back catalog, so our old episodes have ads as well.
Oh, and by the way, I want to talk about our one ad is from my daughter who makes Baby Yodas. It's on our Facebook page, and give it a look and see if you'd like to order a Baby Yoda. She hasn't had any orders come through yet, and I would really like to see her get some orders for them.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I guess I could order one, really.
Yeah,
that'd
they're
be cool.
adorable.
Maybe, like, it's not a bad idea. I think I might, what'd you say, $20, right?
Yeah, $20 for it.
Yeah. And, that's fair.
Yeah.
Material and whatnot.
Hours.
And it's
handmade.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I know a couple kids that probably enjoy it.
Yeah.
Even got a dog. Probably dog get a hold of it, but
dog.
but hey, it's cute. It's worth it.
I say that, getting back to Lord of the Rings, I really think my favorite movie of the three of the Lord of the Rings was the Return to the Two Towers.
Two Towers,
Yeah, that was when the ants, the tree people would come into the story.
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That was great. I guess I liked Aragon. Kind of made me lean towards the last one, because he has that ghost adventure with his sword,
Yeah.
I guess I enjoyed that for whatever reason. That just really stuck with me.
Did you ever play the video games, Lord of the Rings video games?
I think I played one on the original Xbox.
Xbox.
They, just followed the path, followed the storyline. I think I remember playing as Frodo and fighting the spider,
Yep.
But that's about all I remember.
Yeah.
So yeah, one game. One. What about you?
I played a couple of them. The Shadow of Mordor.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah,
that one's pretty good.
Right. Yeah.
And I played a couple back in the day when they had it was the Return of the King video game. It followed the movie from Return of the King, the last film.
Right.
I remember playing that, and that was a good one.
Yeah, they're cool. That could be fun to go back and do too, really.
Yeah. And if anybody's interested in reading the books, you can really skip the Silmarillion. It's a real hard read. It is a bunch of history and
right. I've taken a glance at it. I've looked at it, but yeah, it's kind of just like a history book,
Yeah. It's not really too many big stories in it. It's just more history.
Just where the wizards came from, basically. Just backstory, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but again, I'm really looking forward to the series, though, because that's one part of the history that would make a real good series, is talking about how the rings were made and how they, got corrupted by the ring, and then how, the One Ring was made, to rule them all, and I think that'd be a great storyline.
Yeah, I think it's going to be awesome to see more of the world, was it Lindon, or whatever? Mm-hmm. Apparently, I think they said it's an elven, village. Mm-hmm. I really look forward to seeing that. I love elf culture,
Yeah. They look awesome. My favorite in the books were the Wood Elves.
Yeah.
That's what Legolas was.
Okay.
A Wood Elf.
Yeah.
It
was... What other races of elves are there? It seems like you only see wood.
Yeah, that's true. I think that there only are. I think there's the ones that live in Aragon, or live, with the...
Oh, humans?
Live with the humans.
Oh, those filth. How dare they intermingle?
Yeah. But then the hobbits, are not going to be a very big part of this new series, though, because they lived out on their own and they stayed away from business like this. So it'll mostly be the dwarves, the elves,
right,
and the humans.
Mankind. Yeah.
And I read in the article,
some orcs.
And orcs, and that's going to be the people they're fighting against are the orcs.
Usually, right? Yeah. Against each other, humans versus elves.
There's bad blood between them.
Yeah.
And it all stems from when the rings were made.
Oh, yeah.
The history of it is why they didn't get along. It's because of the ring and greed and,
right,
not wanting to...
General human emotions, right? Pride in your own elven race or dwarf race, or I don't know, maybe just history between a certain area of dwarves and humans could get all fucked up. They came into our minds.
I even recently watched the Hobbit series, the last of all three of those here recently.
Oh, yeah. What did you think of those?
I don't think they were that bad, but I don't think they were that good either.
I think I always enjoyed The Hobbit a little more. It's just a bit more of a happy tone, It was just an adventure versus the end of the world,
Yeah. The theme in Lord of the Rings is a lot darker.
Yeah, right.
But Smaug was no joke. The dragon.
Yeah, and that was awesome, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked him, really, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've never read The Hobbit.
Never read The Hobbit.
Just a...
It's a good book. I highly suggest them.
Yeah, dude,
They're
I can't
good.
finish a book to save my life anymore. You know? Like I picked up The Gunslinger. I have your book, Wizard's First Rule.
You need to read that book.
Dude, I even really enjoy that book, but
yeah, it's so good. The Serial series is amazing.
Yeah.
That's probably one of my top favorite fantasy books next to Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
is Wizard's First Rule.
My other one that I have read, actually I got a couple there necessarily, but the Raymond E. Feist, it's like the Realm Wars, or something like that.
That sounds familiar. Did you ever read Terry Brooks and the Elfstones or the Sword of Shannara?
No.
Oh, those are great series too. That's a great fantasy series to read.
Yeah.
They're really easy to get involved, and the characters are great. And it's not a bunch of history. It's mostly it takes you right into the action of the books.
Okay.
And they're really good. They've got a TV series that is on Netflix right now that it's based off of the Shannara Chronicles.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do know what you're talking about.
It was on MTV.
Yeah.
At first.
Yeah, kind of stayed away from it for that reason.
Yeah.
It's like
it's pretty good though. It's a pretty good show.
I think I checked it out on Netflix actually. Yeah, it seemed alright. I don't know why I fell out of it. Maybe I just thought the music was weird, honestly.
Yeah, it was modern music.
Correctly. Yeah, which is just weird.
Just weird. Yeah.
But besides that, it seemed good.
Yeah.
I think that was just my one big, like, my big fuck you moment. Like, just scoffed at it and walked away.
I hear you.
But
again, I'm all excited about the series because I really think that time period in the story would be really cool to see and see it. See the stories unwind and come to life.
Yeah, the Lord of the Rings or the
One Ring, the new series.
The One Ring?
Yeah,
is
how
that
the
what
rings
they're
were made.
ringing it?
Yeah.
Or naming it?
Yeah, the One Ring.
Oh, okay.
So that would be really cool to see, how all these rings were made and how they were enslaved by the Dark Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it'd be cool. It sounds like they're also gonna, watch. Oh man, can't remember the elves' names at this point. Like.
Yeah.
Aragon's woman's dad, whatever his name was.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
This is how I have to relate. Yeah, Aragon's woman's dad, you know what I mean? He's a real asshole.
Half-ass nerd.
Yeah. But watching him rise to power or seeing him, they probably won't get that actor, but...
Yeah, they might. They might get some of those returning actors to come by.
Yeah, it's cool, though, if they're younger, and you don't really need them to look the same
That's true.
So.
That's true. Because the elves live for a very long time. They're immortal, right? Unless they get killed in battle.
Right.
So the elves are immortal.
They just...
Dwarves live for a long time, too.
Yeah. And then the humans just live their meager little lives. Quick and fleeting.
Yeah. There were a race, though I can't remember the name of them, and there were human who lived for a very long time. That's what Aragon's family was.
Yeah,
They're called a certain race of humans that live for a very long time.
Half-breed.
Yeah, or something.
I know what you mean. Isn't it mixed with Elven, though?
Yeah, I think they are mixed with Elven.
Yeah. I can't recall. I guess that's why he was close to elves anyway, too, right? The fact he was also just a lone ranger.
Yeah. But yeah, I love that. I love that Aragon storyline. That's probably one of my favorite in the books. Is the king, Return of the King.
Yeah.
The king's journey to redeem himself from what his father did.
Oh yeah, trying to keep the ring or whatever. Basically.
Yeah, he tried to keep it and use it for himself, but it corrupted him, and then he was killed.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I didn't really put that together necessarily. That was like his dad or great grandfather or whatever.
Yeah, I think it might,
Grandfather.
because they lived
even.
forever for a long time.
Yeah.
So I
Guess
think
he-
it
yeah.
might be his father. I thought you're right though. It might be his grandfather. Again, half-ass nerds.
Half-ass nerds. Yeah.
Fact
But-
check us. You'll fight it.
Yeah. Or, yeah. We'll find it. We'll get there.
Yeah. So that's Lord of the Rings, the TV show.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that a lot.
Yeah,
That's not
I'm-
coming out for a while yet, though.
Yeah, right.
They're talking next year.
Right. Something like
Yeah.
that at least, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I think we should go back and watch those movies, but maybe
Yeah.
we'll talk about that after.
Yeah.
Not in front of everyone.
True. True.
Anyway, yeah, so on to Fallout. you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
Which is also going to be on Amazon. I guess this is our Amazon Prime episode.
Yeah, I know. Well, they got the money.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
got the money to do it.
Oh God, yeah, they don't even need their video service,
Yeah, I know.
They could straight offer that for free and probably not hurt at all.
No. They make a lot of money right now on Amazon.
Yeah.
And
mean-
well, Fallout is probably one of my favorite game series I've ever played.
Yeah.
I'm still playing Fallout New Vegas right now. I'm playing all the old DLCs for it.
Are you? You're going through it again
yeah,
and everything?
I'm halfway through Dead Money, another DLC for Fallout New Vegas,
Right on.
and I'm still playing it. I love that series.
Yeah, I like New Vegas quite a bit.
Mm.
Something about 4, I guess it's one of the really is the newest one.
Mm.
We can count 76. If you played that, there's some... Yeah.
I'm with the general populace that game when it first came out sucked. It really
And
did.
I'm with, again, the general populace. That is, yeah. And it's better, though. It's gotten a lot better.
Yes, it
There's
got a lot better.
Yeah, they populated their world a lot more.
Yeah, that's
honestly.
cool.
So there's AI people now and a bunch of different stuff. It's cooler. More quests.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun. I think God probably put a good couple days into it again recently. Got up
Wow.
to like level 40.
40.
Ish.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played it, when it first came out on Xbox, and it wasn't very good, man.
Yeah.
It really wasn't. It was just
I recommend
roaming
checking
around
it out.
and-
Heck, I can hop on with you.
Yeah.
Just help you with my high level character.
yeah. There you go.
I think it scales to you, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember exactly. But either way, it
Yeah.
should be fun. We can play it. You can get my buddy on there, Skip.
Oh yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a multiplayer game, so that would be
It's
fun.
all online. All
Yeah.
of it, yeah. That's why I was like, is it the newest game? I don't know,
Yeah.
because I think we prefer a new one in the series, like a Fallout 5 or some shit, but...
Yeah, and the news information I got about Fallout, the TV series for Amazon, they don't have anything as far as a cast list. There's nobody's
Yeah.
casted for it yet. They're talking a year from now before it'll be even released.
Right.
They're in production right now, but they haven't even released the cast, or they have a 50-second trailer or teaser trailer that's out.
Yeah, right, and it's just a TV screen.
Yeah, it's just a TV screen
Yeah. Kind of your normal Fallout intro, I
Yeah, yeah.
suppose.
at the very beginning of the game.
Yeah.
And Bethesda will be involved quite heavily as far as, helping them write the stories and what stories are going to be in the TV series, the creators of,
Right.
Fallout.
And that's good. Hopefully, that means it'll be good.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I think they learned their lesson with Fallout 76.
What do you mean?
What people like about the Fallout series is the quests and the characters and, the open worldness of it.
Yeah.
And the interaction with the quests, because some of their quest lines are amazing.
Yeah. That's true.
And fun as hell.
Yeah.
And intricate, like whatever decisions you make can really affect the whole game.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of, sort of, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I never experienced anything absolutely game-altering.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know. That's not true. Fallout 3, you can blow up that first town,
Blow it up.
pretty quick, relatively.
Yeah.
You
I
could
never
just
did
wipe
that.
it
though.
off the map.
Yeah, I never did that. I
think
usually
did
killed
just- one time to see it, you know.
It just to see it happen.
Yeah. But what were you gonna say?
That was Megaton, the name of the town.
Yeah,
Megaton.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, those people who worshipped the bomb who lived in the city.
Yeah, the Adam, the cult of
Yeah,
Adam.
cult of Adam, yeah.
Whatever, yeah. Yeah, they're cool. Cults are cool. I don't know. It's an awesome world. I love the 50s element, like that little flavor, 50s, the music.
Yeah.
It's just, I think that's where I found a lot of my 50s music. That's where it got me started into that era.
Yeah, music, yeah.
Really made it prominent.
And some 1930s music was in there too, you know.
Was it?
Yeah, some old style, you know, music.
Yeah. Guess it sounds a little similar during the time and age of music, you know?
Yeah.
Wasn't too much variety necessarily.
Yeah. But yeah, I love the Fallout games. They're my favorite games to play.
Yeah.
And seeing a TV series and having that come to life, I'm worried about how they're going to do it, though.
I know.
You know, because I hope they just make it episodic TV.
Oh, yeah.
The Wanderer goes to a town, he gets involved with something, just like Mandalorian.
Right.
You know, keep it simple and keep it, you know, Monster of the Week if they want to, or episodic, you know, there might be like a bigger plot going on, but, you know, every episode's not dealing with the main issue.
Right.
He's just traveling to get there.
Yeah, right.
You know.
Yeah, I was going to say I would like maybe a little bigger plot there. Maybe, I don't know, maybe he's got amnesia. He's on a mission to figure out, you know, who the fuck he is. But
I just hope they stay to what people love about the game, and that was exploration.
Yeah.
And it was these little side quests and meeting these weird characters along the way.
Yeah. I love the synths in that game. That's always an interesting like concept.
Yeah.
You know, cause,
and even the ghouls were...
Yeah, or even the ghouls are just, like, treated like crap, but they're still humanoid.
Yeah.
And some have consciousness and aren't jackasses or just trying to maul your face off, you know?
Yeah.
Felt like the synths were kind of good in general, but I don't know. That might just be more of a 4 thing. Fallout 4.
Yeah, Fallout 4.
Yeah.
That's a great game, too.
Yeah, it is. They're all good. Never played the first one though.
No, I never.
The very first one.
No, I never. It's a point and click game.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah, you move the. Yeah, and it's by text. It's mostly by text, and you know and you interact with what choices you make. You know, it was like a precursor to that.
Yeah, it sounds like you're telling me that's probably free somewhere.
Yeah,
you know
it probably is.
Like
I'm sure you could. I would love for you to find it on, you know, the phone.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wouldn't be surprised if it isn't. You could probably almost damn near just look it up in the Play Store.
Really?
Yeah, I mean they got a bunch of stuff now, you know, on the mobile phone.
Because it was. I did play Fallout 2.
Yeah, I haven't played that either. It was Fallout 3. That's where I like just got my start. So
yeah, but Fallout 2 is mostly a text-based, you know, point and click type game.
Oh, so
if Fallout 1 and Fallout 2.
Right, just had that same. Was it pretty linear then? Probably.
Yeah, it was pretty linear. The graphics are so, you know, but you know they're mostly. What was so big about it was how big the world was, how big the game was, and how interactive it was on whatever choices you made determined how the story would, you know, affect.
Oh, okay, yeah. Again, story text-based.
Yeah, text-based.
Yeah, those are fun in their own right, you know? Yeah. So, that could be cool. I might have to find that, send you a link or something.
Yeah, definitely. I'd love to play that on my phone. Fallout 1 or Fallout 2.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Super cool.
Yeah. But again, TV, new series coming out next year.
No kidding. Nerd news, man.
It's good to be a nerd.
Hitting it hard lately.
Yeah.
And Borderlands, you know, since we're on the gaming, games coming to TV and movies, but Borderlands the movie is coming out.
Yeah.
Dude, I hope they do it right. Borderlands has an awesome story.
Yeah,
if they can get that out right, I look forward to it. Its story is definitely captivating.
Yeah, I did play Borderlands, so I have played the games.
Yeah.
You know, not all the way through. I didn't get to play all of them through. I mostly rented them and got to play a little bit of them.
Oh, okay.
But I always enjoyed them. I played them over your house that one time, the third one.
Yeah.
And that was fun.
Yeah.
I like the different races you could be.
Or, yeah, the classes.
Yeah, the classes
right?
you can be.
I mean, they're all human for the most part.
Yeah. And in the movie, Jamie Lee Curtis, Kevin Hart, Jack Black are going to be in it.
Yeah, right.
You know, so it looks like there might be going more comedies. Is that what you're thinking?
It's always, yeah, it is a comedy. But the story is still, it's moving.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people die, and it definitely keeps you entertained, that's for sure.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like something I would love to see.
Yeah.
Borderlands, the movie.
Yeah, it's I can't believe it. Jack Black. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Jack Black.
I do too.
It's
I love Tenacious D.
Yeah.
And The Pick of Destiny,
Yeah.
the movie.
Right. I want to watch the series, the
The
Prelude,
TV.
yeah.
HBO series. Yeah, that's hilarious. That's a hilarious show.
Yeah. I don't know why it makes me think of Flight of the Conchord, though.
Yeah, it's kind of like it in a way.
Is it?
In a little bit of a way.
Yeah.
You know?
I guess it's a band with two guys doing their thing, which is probably just a normal life, you know,
Yeah.
more or less.
Fly the Concords, I thought was funnier than.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, Tenacious D. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think they're hilarious. But,
Yeah.
Again,
Fly the Concords. Well, they could write such funny ass songs in that show.
Yeah, something I love though is those two guys have it doesn't seem like they're doing the band stuff anymore, but they're in TV shows and doing voice acting can't remember. I guess would you call him the main guy, I suppose?
Yeah, the tall guy.
Yeah, the taller guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was in Moana. He was the crab.
Yeah.
So that was cool. I heard his voice and I was like, "What the fuck?" I said, "Yeah."
He was in Rick and Morty too.
Was he?
Yeah.
Damn it! Oh, how did I miss that?
He was the episode where the Morty wanted to save that creature with lights.
Oh, the fart
Yeah,
gas
the
or
fart
whatever.
gas. That was him. That was his voice.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, the fart gas.
That's awesome. He's also he's in Legion. I don't know if you've seen that. I think it's a Marvel based. It's like about this mutant or multiple mutants. I think one has a multiple personality thing going on.
Yeah.
That's why it's called Legion. Man, I don't know. All I know is it's really good, and I'm not selling it very well, but I encourage you to check it out.
See?
Maybe.
Legion, I've seen it.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe I should show you a trailer or something.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've actually kept
up.
up with that show. That's really good. Yeah, he's in that show, too.
Yeah, I enjoyed his parts in that, too,
a
lot, really.
He plays an evil character in that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Again, it's all drawing up blanks.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? It's late. That's my excuse.
Yeah. It is good. Like, this is going to be a shorter episode than most. So, we're going to be a grab bag of stuff on this episode.
Yeah, random nonsense. A little loosey-goosey on this one, too, I guess.
Why not?
Yeah.
That's probably going to be our MO, is loosey-goosey.
Loosey, yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Okay, and there's another news of a sci-fi movie coming out called Doors. Right. And you watched the trailer with me. What'd you think?
Looks awesome. You want to give the synopsis
you go ahead.
here?
You go ahead.
Okay.
You go ahead.
So these, I guess they're calling them extraterrestrial doors appear on Earth, and they appear in, I just assume, hundreds, thousands of places, potentially, just a bunch of places all over the world. And they're trying to figure out what they're for. Apparently, they're going to use different angles, like we have teenagers experiencing the doors and, I guess, messing with them probably, teenagers just jacking around, probably get sucked up into it, who knows. Then we got an old hermit guy who learns to communicate. We see that in the trailer.
Yeah.
And the government sends some people into a door, and these are all separate doors in the world. They all discover them individually on their own. And it looks awesome, you know, like...
Yeah, I love the whole idea of extraterrestrials sending these doorways for us to communicate with them.
Yeah, I wonder what they have to say. Can't wait to figure that bit out. It did look cool, like, there's a brief scene in the trailer where the guy gets, like, sucked in or whatever. That looked cool.
Yeah.
Now the whole world's, it sounds like it's very psychological in there, you know, like it just messes with their minds. I don't know. It's hard telling, but it looks awesome.
Yeah.
What they describe it as, a sci-fi thriller.
Yeah, sci-fi thriller.
So
yeah. And it's got 3 different directors for the movie.
Yeah, right. So must be for each storyline there.
For each storyline, that'd be interesting to see that happen.
Right.
You know, different directors' point of view for each of those stories.
Yeah, that'd be really cool, actually. You know, or that is really cool.
Yeah.
I guess you'll get different camera styles and just ways of telling the story.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
Right.
And I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, me either. Yeah, that's what... God, again, probably gonna be a while till that one comes out too, huh?
I think it's coming out here soon, because that was a recent trailer I saw.
Man, have you... Dude, I haven't even looked into the theaters lately. Are they open?
Yeah, they're open.
Yeah,
but
I don't want to date this.
They only allow a certain amount of people in the theater, and you got to wear a mask the whole time.
Okay, well,
but, you know, they're not filling it to the rafters or anything.
Right. Guess that makes sense. You know, it's still a threat out there. Not to date this episode of the podcast, but COVID.
Yeah, it's sad because I'm a big movie buff, and I love going to a theater and seeing a film.
Yeah, it sucks, man. And you know that it's putting all this shit on hold. Like, what was it? Monster of Men, the robot movie we were talking about, the AI robot movie that was supposed to come out.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that ever did. I didn't think it.
Yeah, I never seen it.
I don't think it has. You know.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything about it.
Like, and that sucks.
Yeah, and that was out a while ago.
Yeah, right.
Or it's supposed to have been out a while ago.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I think they pushed it a year. We might have talked about that. But, guess, that's The Doors.
Yeah.
It's our movies and TV shows. You got some picks? What you been up to, man?
Oh, I just watched a brilliant anime, and it was called Batman Ninja.
Yeah.
And that title sounds really corny.
Yeah.
But it's such a great anime. I watched that thing and was just blown away.
Yeah.
And it reminded me of an American version of anime, but the whole production cast, you know, and the directors and everybody were Japanese. So, you know, it's like they Americanized it a little bit, but kept the original core of what anime is. You know, the art style and the story plots.
Yeah.
You know, are very anime.
What was American about it, I guess?
It's just the story structure where how they talked and how they acted and interacted with one another.
Oh,
it wasn't so choppy, you know, when they dub it into English.
Right.
You know how it sounds real choppy and it doesn't.
I wonder if it was geared for that then. Do you think they intended it to be English?
Yeah. I think they intended it to be English. Yeah.
I guess I wonder what the original audio was.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. It'd be interesting to see. Either way, it's a definitive anime. You showed me the trailer, right? And it's done by Japanese. I don't know how you can get more anime than that, really.
Yeah, I know it. And I don't want to bring any spoilers because people haven't seen it, but there's these anime tropes that they put inside of it that you think would make it stupid.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. It makes it bad as hell.
Is there a freaking beach scene?
No, they're robots.
Oh, okay.
These huge ass robots that come together to make this huge,
Yeah.
You know, I'm a big spoiler here.
Yeah, bigger robot.
Bigger robot and
robots. Yeah.
But it's all set in Japan.
Yeah.
And it sounds like that'd be corny. It wouldn't work, but it works remarkably well.
Yeah, and a little background here. It's like I don't know, Batman gets sucked backwards in time, and for some reason the Joker's there.
When they go back in time, the apparatus or the time machine hits Arkham Asylum,
Oh.
So all the people that were in prison there, the main heavies get transported to Japan. And
nice.
Batman was at Arkham when this happened, so he gets sucked in too.
Okay, yeah.
So
yep, it's old Japan, like feudal Japan, and
it's
Batman's
really cool.
got a katana. I don't know. I'm definitely checking it out. I'll say
it's
that.
worth your time. It's so good.
Yeah. Probably a little more motivated about that than the Christmas special, you know what I mean? But
I still want you to see that.
Yeah,
David.
I know. I'm going to.
It is a train wreck you've got to experience, man.
Yeah.
You got to see this train wreck.
I need to, and I need to, like, hardcore read the Lord of the Rings books. Like, I don't give a crap. The Hobbit and the 3, obviously, but
they're worth your time, man.
yeah, all of it is, I think.
And, again, Wizard's First Rule.
Yeah, got it.
Terry Goodkind
Yeah.
is a great book series, and I'm saying that to our listeners too.
Yeah.
If you want a good fantasy book series and you want a little more adult and less Lord of the Rings, you'll love Wizard's First Rule. It's written by a great author who knows how to write characters that you fall in love with.
Heck yeah.
And every person that I've introduced this to, even my own girls, my own kids, they love those book series.
Do they?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, got them into it. Nerded them up.
Nerded
got
them
them
up.
early.
So,
Didn't you say... Well, you guys play D&D and stuff.
yeah,
like,
when they were little, I tailor make the rules, so it was for little kids. But and then as they got older, I would introduce them to more rules that were in the books.
Right. I think that's a good way to do it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the beginning, when they were real young, it was princesses and unicorns, and those kind of stories.
That's adorable. And then they get slaughtered when they're older.
And they started liking it as they got older.
Yeah.
We played, it was just out of my imagination, and we had dice and some books. And they loved it. The kids loved it.
That's super awesome. Like, I'm glad you passed it on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad it got passed on to me as well.
Yeah.
Glad D&D survives today,
Yeah.
Still a lot of people that love it. And
yeah, I love playing D&D. I used to play with a group in Michigan when I lived there about 4 years ago. And we were a bunch of old guys playing D&D, and it was really cool. It was really, still playing after all this time,
yeah.
playing in our 40s and 50s.
So do you guys act as the characters?
Oh, yeah. These guys were big.
Like, they were serious? Okay,
they were serious about playing your character.
I just can't. Like, I've never played to that depth, I guess, but I want to.
It's fun.
It's like, I'm not sure I can. Do I have the skills, the necessary skills? Do you guys use old verbiage and...
No, we try. It's our own acting style, whatever that is.
Yeah, and probably to suit the character, whatever that is.
Sometimes funny stuff would happen because we're playing our characters, and sometimes, sometimes we'd band together and we do really good,
teamwork.
Good teamwork. But
it's important, actually. It's pretty important in that game. I think that's another thing I love about it. There's strategy, your formation, how you enter in a dungeon or wherever. Whatever.
And we played together, and I DM'd for you, so...
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Did that a couple times.
Yeah.
Like your story, too. That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should rehash that.
Yeah.
Now that we're figuring out the cameras and stuff, that could be fun, man.
Yeah.
But
do another D&D session online.
Yeah, got a lot of stuff we can start, just to help build interest in this podcast. I think,
definitely. And we need more people to listen. If people out there would tell your friends to listen to the podcast, we'd greatly appreciate it.
Yeah,
our download numbers are slowly trickling in this time.
Yeah, they have dwindled,
But we're not giving up, and we're going to keep pushing and keep doing the podcast.
Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, it's all right. Expected, right?
It's
I
expected.
think we definitely expected this.
Yeah.
And it's okay. We'll just grow and, love the support we have gotten up to now anyway, not to belittle it or anything like that. Speaking, though, of D&D, have you played DCC, Dungeon Crawl Classic? I guess it's a newer tabletop role-playing type
Mm,
game.
no, I haven't played it.
There's like a character funnel, and you just roll dice to get some characters, and you start out as like a peasant. You aren't even level 1. You're a level
peasant.
0 peasant, like dung farmer.
No shit.
Yeah, and the goal is like you have to have like 4 characters each for like each person or player. Me and my brother, I think we had like, God, I'd say 5 each, so maybe a total of 10 characters.
Wow.
And my uncle was DMing. They all died.
They all died.
They all frickin' died. It was brutal. You know? Little dwarf dunk farmer got pierced to the wall like by a spear. Just a random statue, you know? It was a trap, and he got wiped out.
Yeah. There was a lot of ways I died in D&D. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's rough.
I really like that character, and I spent an hour building it.
And he's
dead.
Yeah. It's a sad day.
Yeah.
Put your heart into him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a bard that I played with guys, that when I was older, in our 50s we were playing, and it was a bard, and I loved playing him, but he died. Got mind controlled by a mind flayer and killed. So.
Oh my God, you were fighting a mind player.
I know.
That's terrifying, man.
Yeah. I love D&D.
Yeah, I think next time I'm just gonna have to be a fighter tank or something. I'm gonna have like a big ass shield and a sword. I'm not dying.
And what about you, man? What about your nerd picks?
Let's see. I finished The Boys season 2.
Oh, did you?
Again, I'm pretty sure we were talking about that. I watched The Boys.
Did you like it?
Gritty superheroes.
The end of it?
Yeah. I didn't realize I finished it, so I went back to be like, okay, what episode am I on? And it was done. I was like, fuck me.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And I guess it ends okay, right? Like they kind of conquer Vault, sort of, or at least they stop being fugitives.
Yeah.
Right? So like they can go on about their normal lives, and some secrets were dropped, like who was exploding heads, you know?
Yeah, at the very end.
Yeah, which great.
That'll be the new villain. That'll be the new villain.
It looks like she's controlled by bot, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
maybe.
Bolt, bot, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's definitely strange. I can't figure out what her motive is necessarily, but I would have to assume it's bot. You know, Edgar, the main guy. He's a conniving jackass.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, The Boys is pretty good.
Yeah, I do like that series quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm glad I wrapped it up, you know.
Well, if you gave it a nerd rating, what would you give it?
Oh, dude, 8 out of 10, you know?
8 out of 10?
Ratings are strange to me. A strange concept.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, it's pretty good, man. It's up there for sure. And I guess since we're on the Amazon Prime kick here, I've been watching The Tick on there as well.
Oh, The Tick. Yeah, I love The Tick.
Dude, it's great. I think the original cartoon or even the original live action series was really good. But I feel like this one has more character depth, you know? Like maybe I brought that up, actually.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it's good. I'm on season 2. Guess about done with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to... We ain't got to get too deep into the tick hole.
Yeah.
You know? That sounds wrong.
I remember watching the cartoon.
Yeah.
Of The Tick. I loved it.
Boom! It's like war cry.
Yeah, it's war cry.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
And there was another live action version of it too, wasn't there?
Was it? Oh, besides this new one? Yeah, there was. Pretty famous voice actor was the Tick. I can't remember. He was in quite a few cartoons when I was growing up.
Oh, yeah.
That I recall, like Emperor's New Groove. He was like the bad guy's assistant. He seems to always play like a dumb character, but yeah. Should look him up. Yeah, I liked his version too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's something I'm doing lately.
What's that?
getting into voice acting.
Oh, have you?
Trying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. I hopped on Fiverr. It's like a freelance website where you can find freelancers in just about anything, I suppose.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, and just been trying to figure out this whole freelancing thing. And
Yeah.
because as you know, I got let go from my job at Kroger.
No, shoot.
Yeah. No, yeah, that does suck, though. It like really does. It's like, what the heck? It was kind of an odd thing. I don't understand, not to talk crap about Kroger or anything like that. It was just something weird about my background report, maybe because I worked for him before.
Maybe.
It's hard to say necessarily, but...
Or they hired too many people and they're just letting people go.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Either way, it was unfortunate, but now I have all this time again, and I'm like, fuck me, what do I do for money? I can't get a job at Kroger. What can I do?
Yeah.
What do I go to McDonald's next? Is that my next step?
Oh, you'll find something, dude. I got faith in you. You'll find something.
Anyway, that's kind of why I'm doing the freelancing thing.
Yeah.
And I'd like to get out there and start repairing phones. I feel like that'd be, at least, I could get some money in my pocket.
Yeah.
Hopefully quicker than like going down the freelancing path. I feel like you got to build up and market yourself. And honestly, I'll probably have to do some free gigs. And I got a friend who, she does animations, and she created her own animation. It's like a whole world. I won't talk about it too much, don't know if she wants me to necessarily, but she said she might let me voice a character in that.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, do it, obviously for free. It'd be like we're helping each other out.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Again, that's my point. I'm going to have to do some free work to get anywhere. I'm thinking about taking some courses, like, I don't know, practice. Like, how can I even practice that? Is this practice? I don't know.
Part of it, being more, articulate in what you're saying, and improving, because that's what we're doing here. We're mostly improving.
Right. And you were an actor, right? So
yeah, I was in acting.
I assume that kind of follows similar.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't have the body to use, I suppose.
Yeah. It's more with the voice.
Yeah, it's all the voice, right?
Yeah.
So
there was the guy who does Bender on Futurama.
Yeah.
What is his name?
I don't know the actor's name.
I wish we could. We might want to look that up and say it for the next podcast. But anyways,
yeah, that'd be a good one.
He actually says that. I was watching a YouTube video about him and some of his famous characters, how he comes up with them, and he said voice acting, you have to make a distinct voice, and you got to play that voice every time. So you got to make sure you make something that you can do
every time. Yeah, I did like this little. I just grabbed one of the kids' books, The Gingerbread Man, and I read it into the microphone, and I tried creating a voice for the Gingerbread Man.
Yeah.
I don't think I kept it consistent.
Yeah.
It kind of fluctuated a decent bit. Yeah. And then there's like a fox in this story, and he started out kind of weird, and then he ended up British somehow, and I don't
That's the part that's hard for a voice actor, is that. Keeping that voice consistent.
Yeah.
Every time.
Certainly, it's fun though.
Oh,
I enjoyed doing reading that book into the microphone and trying to create the voice.
Yeah.
Like to do more of that, and then I don't know, play it for the kid and flip through the book with her. That way I don't have to read it necessarily.
Yeah.
And hopefully I don't know. Either way, it'd be fun to just read it to her and even try and practice a voice without a mic.
Yeah, I used to read to my kids, too. So, reading is so important, man.
Yeah. And in case I don't have kids, just a babysitter. But, it's all right. I love her. She's goddaughter, niece, one of these things.
Yeah.
I don't know. Family.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I got my grandkids, so I understand, man.
Yeah.
You get attached to those little personalities.
Yeah. kids, man.
Yeah.
They're kind of buttholes, though.
Yeah, they can be. Oh, yeah, they can be. They're testing out the world like we do.
Yeah, yeah, and they're hardcore about it. They really want to see what they can get away with,
Yeah. That's what I love about kids. They're so free and open.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's fun.
And in the moment.
Yeah, I like interacting with kids, for sure. It's kind of a weird... I feel like there's a stigma for males interacting with kids.
Oh, I don't think so. Yeah, because I love kids.
Yeah,
and
me
kids
too.
love me, you know.
Yeah,
kids
right.
Me.
Like, we get along generally.
Yeah.
I don't think I've met a kid that didn't like me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me either. You know, big kids all around.
Yeah, right. But...
Oh, another thing you were talking to me earlier about was you just finished Borderlands 3?
Yeah.
How was that?
That was good.
I never beat it.
Oh, man. Again, the story's... It's really nice. It is a good game overall. I like the RPG aspect with guns, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've started on the DLC, and it's really cool. There's, psychos. They're, like, just human-looking, but they have a mask, and their brain's just fucked.
Yeah.
They'll just spout random nonsense, and most of them are just violent.
Yeah.
But one's a good guy. His name's Krieg, I believe. Craig. You know, Krieg, I think. But one of the DLCs is you go into his mind and, like, try to figure out where the, like, psychosis, I guess, comes from, you know? Like, what makes him crazy in the first place.
Yeah.
And it seems to... I think Pandora, the planet, it seems to all originate there, I believe. I don't know, I haven't finished the DLC. I kind of hope to get that answer, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, it's intriguing. Again, the stories are good.
Yeah.
So, like, even this DLC has a pretty cool story.
Yeah, I have to check that out and play that all the way through. I'm curious. That game, when I played that briefly with you, the gameplay was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You know, and I was actually getting somewhere.
Yeah. Glad you enjoyed,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, I guess you didn't get to play it very long.
No.
Yeah, I kept that character, by the way. That is my high level.
High-level one.
The game with that character, yeah.
Yeah, I love that race or class or whatever it was.
Yeah, it's like... he's almost like a druid, you know?
Druid.
Like, he's got pets, alien pets.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you use him in battle. It's cool. Yeah, he is a pretty awesome character.
Is he OP or is he just good?
He is pretty strong, man.
Yeah.
Like, they give him pretty decent critical hits.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, you can level up your guy to utilize that.
Okay.
Yeah, he seems pretty good. I don't know. I think all the characters are pretty well-rounded, generally.
Really?
Yeah. They actually, my buddy, again, he's a good source of nerd news, too, really.
Yeah.
Skip, guy I live with, he was telling me they patched him. The Beastmaster, I guess you can call him. I don't know. But, yeah, they patched him because his criticals were OP.
They
They were just
were
outrageous. Yeah, just kill everyone.
Yeah.
With too much ease, apparently.
Yeah. Well, that's cool, man. I'm glad you finished it. You know,
Yeah.
I haven't finished a game lately. I've been jumping all over the place from game to game. You know, playing this one for a little while. I played Dragon Age Origin.
Oh, yeah.
For a little bit, but I got bored of it.
Yeah, I want to check those out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about them, I believe. You said they were really good, right? Like,
well, they were good, but I just couldn't get into it. I think I'm having a hard time just focusing on a video game of late. I think work and
maybe reading.
Stressors.
You might be able to read a book and finish it better than a video game. Yeah.
Maybe. But I've been playing some video games. I've been playing Crisis 3. There's a newer one I'm playing right now. That's a lot of fun.
What's that about?
It's got this. You got this suit that gives you powers, and you're like a super soldier, and you're going and taking out these people that are trying to take that technology away from individuals and make it into a corporation or an army.
Jackasses.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it sounds.
Really I just
cool.
started playing it, so I don't know the whole story yet. But that's what they gave me so far.
Are you becoming a part of the resistance then? Is that
I don't know if they would be considered a resistance. They're just trying to stop this corporation from taking all this tech that they needed to stop this alien race from destroying them.
Oh, okay.
So, this corporation wants to take that technology that they use to destroy the aliens that were trying to destroy the world.
Yeah.
And
just use it for personal gain.
Yeah, personal gain.
Right.
So
yeah, sounds cool though.
Yeah.
I think I've seen a little bit of it, maybe just like the cover of it.
Yeah.
But I think the tech looked cool.
Yeah.
You know, I'm obviously not the best.
And I'm downloading a game right
source.
now called Commitment. So I'm not really sure what it's about yet, but
yeah, nothing on it. Did you look at screenshots or anything?
yeah, it looks like it's a horror survival game.
Oh, okay. Oh, dude, you know, was it Resident Evil Biohazard? So Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. It's on Game Pass.
Oh, it is now.
I've been, I'm gonna play it here soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, stream it on Twitch.
There you go.
Hey guys, I'm on Twitch. Raging Samurai. That's me.
Yeah, Raging Samurai, you said?
Yeah, Raging Samurai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So check him out on Twitch.
Yeah, I'm not too consistent on there yet. I need to be. I really need to like schedule it out better or something, you know, like, all right, I'll play 4 hours this day or something, you know?
Yeah.
So it's a work in progress, I guess, like the podcast and everything else in my life. My whole life is a work in progress.
Yeah. That's good to know. I mean, that's everybody's life, I think, man.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's just a work in progress.
I suppose that's fair. What, till you die?
Yeah, till you die.
Right? Till the end game.
Yeah. So.
Oh, that's something else, man. Like, in the Avengers, you remember their woman call-out thing they did?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, how, what was it, like 4 of them? Scarlet Witch, Wanda was there.
Yeah.
Like Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
And stuff. They made fun of that in The Boys.
They did.
Yeah. Girls Get It Done or something like that. And then they got their main cast, Starlight, and then, was it Queen Maeve?
Queen Maeve, yeah. Yeah, The Boys is a great show.
Yeah, it's funny how it's kind of like a parody, you know?
Yeah.
Parodies superheroes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a tangent there, you know?
Yeah, I know.
You know how we do.
How we do it. But what do you think, man? You think we're ready to close this episode up?
Hey, man, I suppose we could. We're about, you know, we only get so much time on Buzzsprout.
Yeah.
It's a good place to start. You know, I thought about becoming an affiliate on there, too, you know?
Oh, really?
So if anyone wanted to start a podcast and they use us as like a reference or whatever, you know, they get some off, and I think we get a little money.
Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah, I think I know someone I should actually tell that to, you know, because Buzzsprout is I mean, it's been nice.
Yeah, I think they've done us well and helped us out.
Yeah, I mean, they got us a little bit of everywhere.
Yeah.
You know? It just sucks we only have so many hours a month. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely...
I think it'll
nice.
work out fine with the schedule we got. You know, we're going to keep this one kind of short and, you know, make the other ones however long we want. You know, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. So I think it might be a little while before we can even post again.
Yeah.
So be prepared for that, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. It might be a little while.
Yeah. You know, just because I think you get charged $2 per hour extra.
Really?
Which, you know, isn't terrible.
No. We can pay on some of that. That doesn't bother me.
Yeah. I mean, I got a little money, and I got a little more coming in. Yeah, I should be able to help out. Yeah.
Tax season. I'm supposed to get some too.
Yeah.
Tax time.
Yeah, holy crap, it's nice, yeah.
Whatever I get for my taxes, I'm going to be putting into my car and need some maintenance.
Yeah. Been thinking about that.
Yeah.
Here I am, like, up till today, I was like, man, I'm going to invest in a voice acting course, you know, online or something.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that's something my mom brought up today, which is, I should have thought about that on my own.
Yeah.
Put money into the vehicle. I guess I did on the drive up, but I don't know. I'm like, shit.
Yeah. Well, man, I think we're ready to close this up.
Yeah, I think so, man. I think so.
It was a great episode. It was nice to see you, my friend.
Yeah, it was good to see you too. You know, all right, I'm out. What is it, like 4 or something? No, I'm just got a beer to drink. No.
Yeah, we got and that Batman the Ninja you need to see.
Yeah. All jokes aside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
This is Jonathan signing out.
And Josh signing out. Thank you for listening to another episode of Half-Assed Nerds. We're happy you have been enjoying our show so far, and hope that you tell your friends. Your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, uncle, aunt, whichever nerd you think suits us best. Which they all should, so do it anyway. This is your forceful public announcement brought to you by Dragon's Milk. Dragon's Milk. Straight from the teat. You want to be big and strong like your mama? Then drink what your mama gave you. Dragon's Milk. Made for dragons.